So you want bigger arms. Guess what? You came to the right video. How's it going, guys? It is Michael, back with another training tip video. These are tips that I have used in the past year or so to put some size on my arms, and I'm making this video in hopes of helping some of you guys out. First things first, before you even start to do a curl, let's start with where you should grip the dumbbell, because believe it or not, that is important. It's going to allow you to get a twist in your curl. I'll get more into that later in the video. But you guys can see on the screen, I grip towards the thumb side of the dumbbell. So now you're feeling all good, you know where to grip it, and you're gonna start to do some curls. Let's slow this first clip down right here just so you guys can see the bicep curl, a little bit of a slower movement. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause it at the bottom of the portion of the movement. Now you're probably asking yourself, why is this important? Well, what I do at the bottom is I make sure my arm is fully extended, and what that does is it allows me to get a full stretch in my bicep, because that's really what you should be focusing on when you're trying to gain muscle. With every movement, I'm going to stretch my muscle and then I'm going to shorten it, which is the contraction. Now let's go ahead and start this clip up right here, and I'm going to pause it about halfway through the movement because I wanted to mention this. You guys can see right here, basically my upper arm and my forearm are making a 90-degree angle. To contract your bicep, you don't need to do a lot of forceful reps and swing your elbow forward. Sheet curls, they have their place, I guess. I prefer to do them with a barbell, but with just a dumbbell, it's really easy to be strict on the form, get a good contraction. And one thing that can help you out a lot here is changing the way that you think. So let's put an arrow right here to illustrate this on my hand. Basically the palm. What I'm thinking at this portion of the movement is I'm going to move my palms to the ceiling, and that will allow me to keep my elbow at a 90-degree angle when I'm doing curls. Here's a few more reps on video so you guys can see everything that I just broke down apply. Now that you know, you can see it. I am lengthening the bicep at the bottom, shortening it at the top, and keeping my elbow at a 90-degree angle. And at the beginning of the video, I talked about grip, and there's a reason for that. So one of the functions of the biceps is to supinate your hands. Basically, if you're sitting at your desk right now, I can illustrate this quickly. Hold your hands above your desk, palms down, and then twist your palms towards the ceiling, turning your hands essentially. Now look at your biceps when you're doing this, and they're moving, which means they're contracting. Now take a look at this view and notice the twist in the dumbbell. At the bottom of the movement, it looks like he's gonna start to do a hammer curl, and it twists on the way up. It's a transitional twist throughout the entire movement, and this is going to be applying the same supination principle into your curls. And the very last thing I wanted to mention before I wrap this video up is when you're doing barbell curls, or really any curl, what I've started to do is flex my glutes, and that will kind of prevent me from cheating on the movements, which I'm doing right here. My glutes are flexed while I'm curling. It's just another thing to think about. These little things, they don't sound like much, but when you apply them all together next time you're in the gym, I bet it will make a big difference. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a like down below. It helps new people find the channel. On the screen are 2 more videos you can click on. On the left is how to figure out your macros. If you're in the gym and you're working out, I highly suggest tracking your macros. That video breaks it all down for you. One of my best videos in my opinion, so check that one out. And on the right is this same type of video, but I'm talking about training your abs. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later.